pussy, I know a cat. I'm sipping on certain act. He say that he this and that.
Yeah, what the fuck going on, Air Hustlers? You tuned in. Episode 109, dopest podcast in your ears. Live Hip Hop Daily TV. Jay Black on the engineer. Mr. Having his way. Mr. Having something to say. Got my boy Big Doom with me. Fuck popping Big.
Yeah, going on, bro.
Shit, cooling. We really recording on a real special, not even real special, just a Monday instead of a Thursday.
Nothing special, just
So,
a little switch.
I want to ask how your week been, but I know ain't much really probably happened. But if you got anything you want to talk about or state, what's going on?
Shit, man, life is life. Shit flowing, just grooving and going.
Right.
That's about it. Hell, my life.
Hell yeah. I'm goddamn good, bro. I gotta goddamn get me a car. I gotta hurry up and get me another car, man. I ain't gonna cap. Having to stay in the house and not be able to do shit. I already don't do shit, so when I'm trying to get out, like, having to stay out because my girl going out with her friends to do shit be hell, man.
Oh, you just gotta call
2 days
partners.
back to back. Huh?
You gotta get you some more reliable partners.
Nah, I do, but you know, most of my partners the west side, so Camp Creek, it ain't far, but it be
Nah,
out
it really
the way.
could be nigga don't be wanting to inconvene on nigga.
Right, and that's
And
really what
then
it is.
Like, you be having the goddamn plan how you gotta move because you gotta move with somebody else and all that shit.
Right, and you
your
on
partner.
daytime, how you gonna
Yeah.
get back home? Like, cause even with me and you
A
coordinate.
nigga come and pick you up, but the nigga like, man, I gotta take the nigga back home.
Right, bruh. Cause even when me
Damn.
and you coordinate for real, for the most part, you and I ain't gonna cap, you be on a lot of bullshit with other shit, but that shit you really good with. Like, you'll get to the city and then you'll like have your destination where you gonna go after. Like, I commend you on that for sure, cause you definitely do good on that for sure.
Gotta
for
have
sure.
that shit set up.
Cause you definitely be having
And
that
one
shit.
thing
like,
about-
yeah,
one
just
thing
take me here,
about
bro, or like
fucking-
this, or I just be like, just meet me in the city. Like, okay, cool. Like, nigga, work with you halfway instead
one
of being
thing
a
about
partner
riding with a
like,
nigga, man, you can't inconvenience the nigga
Right.
who pick you up.
Right.
Like niggas be doing that though. Like you'll come and pick a nigga up, you waiting another 30 minutes for him. Then he want to stop here, bro. Run me right here. Shit, bro, take me right here,
Right.
like, bro. Listen, you my mans and all, but nigga, I got my own mission.
Right.
Like you must forgot that. Like what you think I'm a nigga with no motion?
Right, unless you told me what else you got to
Nah.
already do, and I'm like, okay, cool, I got
Exactly.
you. But all that unexpected shit, and you know what I'm saying, I just don't like inconveniencing niggas. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stay out the way. Fuck it.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know how that shit go, but you know, nigga, pay that Uber fee.
Man, hell no, not to, not to the city from
Pay that
Camp
li-
Creek. Fuck that.
A lift a little cheaper.
Man, hell no.
Get you a
I'm not
promo
doing
code or
that, bro.
something.
That's at least $50, twin.
Yeah, there and back type
Not
shit.
doing that. And I would catch Marta. I'm not catching Marta at night no more. Like, ain't no train station near
That's
near
crazy.
Camp Creek. So if I was in the West End, I might have even did that. Ain't no
So
train
now-
station
so
near
now that we
Camp
grown,
Creek.
So
Huh?
now that we grown and shit, you ain't hopping back on that mark.
I'm definitely not hopping back on no fucking bus. I ride the train though. I ain't never too good for the train.
Yeah.
I'm not getting on no motherfucking bus.
Like I
Hell
ride that
nah.
motherfucker if it's somewhere I need to be and it's
Right.
convenient. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's there. It's right there. Like
Right.
I can save me some money by doing that type shit. But
Shit, I might even ride it to Lennox or something. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's a walk right there, or Atlantic Station, like that,
yeah.
right there, like.
and
but
just to stay in tune, but just to
Right.
be riding that motherfucker again,
Hell
like.
nah.
Yeah, bro, I'm back home all. The nigga see Dome at the bus stop right now. It just be like, what the fuck, twin? Like,
Bruh,
what you
I know
doing?
niggas, but it been so many times, goddamn, I had to walk like in that Camp Creek Plaza area. I know nigga done seen me walking, like, damn, that nigga done walking now. Every time I tweet, man, you see me walking on Camp Creek, mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Hey, you talk about, cuz I ain't got nothing for you, but yeah, man. So again, we back on a Monday instead of a Thursday, so. We're real lucky because a lot of shit been happening. Like I can only imagine if we had to wait till Thursday. A lot of shit been happening already. So we could just go ahead and get into some of the 404 heat. I'll start with a real quick review of Mulatto album, or Lotto album. My bad. 777. You said you ain't really tuned it in. You ain't tuned into it, right?
Yes, I listened to it. I listened to her and Mariah.
How you feel about what you just heard from the album?
Kodak.
How you feel about what you heard from the album?
She got some hits.
Okay.
Lotto hard. I ain't gonna cap on her.
Right.
Not gonna cap on a Lotto hard.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I'm fucking with it. She do got some hard shit for sure. It's just more so like the album good to me. Okay, it ain't great. It's good, but I feel like what could have made it way better is the sequencing of her songs. You know what I'm saying? That man here stuck. The sequences of her song. So my favorite track on that motherfucker is Trust No Bitch, just because she really rapping, right?
Yeah.
But if she would have made that the intro and set the tone for the whole album, I think
really
that would have
rapping.
went crazy. You know what I'm saying? She got the one a lot of people like is Sunshine with Lil Wayne, Childish Gambino. That motherfucker hard. Should have been the outro. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how Roddy Ricch had War Baby. He had the choir singing and shit. At the end, she should have did that with Sunshine. Because she already had them in the background and shit. She just, a lot of the sequencing.
Yeah, man, y'all forgot to let Don A&R your
I'm telling you, like, I was listening to this shit like, this shit good, but thinking this shit right, it would have been harder. It would have been harder. And she tried to, I just like when she rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm just leave it there. I like when she rap more than all the extra pop shit and all that other shit.
But the pop shit, that where the money at.
Right. She said that she made sure she hit every target. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta go there.
Yeah.
Because she have people in that lane.
Right. I was playing some shit. Right? Hell no, I didn't mean to.
They can't wait to hear the song.
But yeah, the one she got with Nardo Wick hard, one with Dirk hard. She got some shit on there. So shout out Lotto on 777 the album, and yeah, that one with Mariah ain't nothing though. And that song and that remix Ludacris dropped to Sorry Not Sorry ain't nothing. That shit ain't nothing.
Oh, you had?
I heard that shit. I said, yeah, just leave it alone, Luda.
I mean,
just leave it alone, Luda.
I don't
just leave it alone.
I don't
Luda.
think Luda gonna be.
I ain't expecting him to be a top tier nigga.
No, I was gonna say I don't even think he gonna be what you want to listen to right now anyway. But like,
right.
For his generation, they probably like, hell yeah, you set these young bitches straight, set these young niggas straight. Let them know, real Atlanta. Even though you ain't from here, but you really from Atlanta. Nigga, Luda put on for the A.
Right.
You gonna be,
you're right. You know, it could have been for his target. Again, I'm
niggas
not
gonna argue.
Audience.
Niggas gonna argue to death that Luda do. Like niggas can't say that
sure.
Luda ain't put in his work for the A.
Yeah, no, I never say that. I'm just literally specifically talking about that song.
So you gotta accept them then, right?
Huh?
You gotta accept.
Yeah,
them
we put them on hard list. We accept Luda. Like that ain't nothing. We accept. That.
So why she say that man ain't from Atlanta?
Who?
Lotto.
She was being sarcastic. She was
Don't
naming
be sarcastic.
She was naming all the people saying. So you saying if these folks ain't Atlanta, how the fuck can they put on for Atlanta? That's why the last bar she was like, Rap Game tried to play Atlanta. Outkast came and saved Atlanta. Like she was saying like 21 ain't Atlanta. Like what the fuck you talking about? So like she was saying in that way. She wasn't trying to say those folks not from there.
Well,
so
it seems like Unc took it as she was saying playing on his name.
Yeah.
And he had to get personal and let these folks know like.
That's why it's
don't play with me.
You can't read what you seeing on the internet. You gotta listen. I'm saying you gotta listen with your ears. It's
all about what Unc heard. He the one who went.
That's what I'm telling him. He gotta listen though.
He the one that went and made the song out of that shit. He dropping bars.
Dropping bars. Yeah, he talking about. But all right, so let's just get into some.
That bitch know J Black. Had to let that bitch know. I'm really from the A for real, cuz like gonna try to say Luda ain't in Atlanta. He went country black on him from what's the movie with
what?
What's the movie? Hustle and Flow.
Oh yeah.
He had to go country black.
He did go country.
Damn, that's crazy. She done woke the boy Luda up.
That's fucking
Brought
crazy.
Luda out of retirement.
But yeah, man. So definitely, let's get into some topics. Not topics. Some what's going on? Goddamn 404 Heat. So first,
what's going on?
A lot, bro. So I know you seen the video of that young man losing his life on the roller coaster.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Man, I want to get into all of it, really, bro.
You want to talk about that?
I know you seen that. I'm mad right now that I don't know his name to give him his proper, you know what I'm saying, his proper addressing and things like that. But basically, a young man lost his life in Orlando on the ride, basically because they tied him in all the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The shit didn't look like on the video it was tied in at all. My boy, goddamn Tyrone, my bad, bro. I know you was in Doraville. And they got here quick, though. Didn't he, Jay Black?
That boy Tyrone.
But, yeah, so RP.
She banging on me on the bank. Hey. Folks say he look like Gunner.
But, yeah, RP that young man. Unfortunate, man. Y'all, I used to work at Six Flags, man. We used to not play that. That shit don't close. You can't ride. Honestly.
I don't know, bro. I've been gave up roller coasters.
You can't fit on roller coasters, bitch?
I can, but I just gave them up. Like, It's just not for me.
Are you not into heights?
It don't.
or is
It
literally
don't.
because
Nah.
you
It
feel
don't. It
secure?
don't click enough.
Mm.
Like me being the big nigga, it's only gonna click like 1, 2. Like y'all, y'all
that
little niggas and shit, they be like,
Yeah.
I ain't hearing that when I'm on that motherfucker.
And Pierre,
so
we're not
like,
laughing at what happened. We just
It's just
laughing
like,
at it
nah.
totally different.
I been gave them up though, just because of that. Like, not because I can't fit. I just don't feel secure. Like, even being on them, it be locked, or at least it be clicking 1, 2. But I need a couple more clicks and shit. Like,
Right. My boy Wayne, what's
like
going on?
really put me down to it. Like, I really need that. Like,
Right.
I need to be secure on them motherfucker. But
Nah, definitely.
the situation crazy. Like, just seeing the video and shit, looking at people comments, how people reacting to it. Like, the workers or some definitely should have been to his aid way faster. If you the ride operator, you gotta know what the fuck going on. You gotta be paying attention. You see him flying out that motherfucker. You supposed to been on the walkie-talkie. Get here now. Like, the ride operator was just standing there. Like, nigga,
Right.
this is your expertise. Like, what
But
the hell going on? You
Right.
finna get fired, dumbass.
Yeah, but you know, it's crazy. Like, you know, a lot of them don't even be adults. Like, they be kids and shit
Yeah.
operating that shit. Like, I was a ride
That's
operator
true.
when I was a 15, 16. Like,
That's true.
literally putting that shit together. You know what I'm saying? So,
They definitely be kids.
right. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
and not that makes it better or it's right or anything, but just, you know what I'm saying, putting it a little bit in perspective. And his name was Tyree Sampson. So, R.I.P. Tyree Sampson.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Definitely an
Nigga,
unfortunate
we used to be at
situation.
the fucking ride skipping just because our partner worked there, right?
Right, on God. On God.
Nigga gonna tell me I can't keep shooting at the 3-point contest shootout. Nigga, this my partner right here. You gonna tell him how to do his job? Get your ass to the back. What the hell? Flash pass or not? I'm up here.
But another goddamn thing, man, that another unfortunate video. It's, like I said, it's been a lot of shit going on. They'll get on that man. He just
On
looking
his
at
head,
you too.
man. Nigga ass ain't even pull up on that, man.
Missed that one. He was scared of the blind date, bro. Don't be scared. It's only pussy.
Oh, he shy.
Don't be scared. It's
Don't
only
be scared.
pussy, YP.
Don't be scared.
Nah, but I know you seen the video of the two young
It's a
children
lot of little
who
shit
lost
going
their
on.
lives playing with the gun.
It's a lot of
with
shit
the
going
stick.
on.
What type of gun that was, YP? You know what type of gun that was in
Glock.
that video?
Glock with
sent it to
the monkey nuts on it.
I remember it had a drum on it, but RIP though,
With
man,
the
stop
monkey nut
playing
on
with
it.
guns, bro. They was on live when that shit happened too, bro. Very, very, very
Yeah, she up
unfortunate.
here
like,
playing with the gun and talk about I'll pop your ass.
and had her finger on the trigger, like that's wild. Like
then-
I'm all with you know kids having proper etiquette of how to use firearms, but that shit tough.
Yeah, man. You already know how I feel about pistols and shit. Like, nigga, do not play with them motherfuckers. I do
Man.
not take no gun if I ain't got to. Like, that shit be
That shit hell,
shit
bro.
crazy. I done seen too much going
Shit
on.
definitely hell.
It's a traumatizing experience. And for those of y'all who keep sending the video, like, stop sending. I've
Right.
seen it. I've literally seen it. Do not send it
what I'm
anymore.
Damn, bro. We
Like,
seen like
damn.
real viral. Like the roller coaster in that, bro. It's too normal. Like that shit.
That's what I was
crazy,
saying
but
last
shit
week
Too normal.
when I asked y'all how long y'all think social. Because now it's just like, soon as you get on that motherfucker, like, this is what you seeing. Like, that shit.
Right.
But you also seeing the other side. You know, you seeing the shit that make you want to be on social media, like the fun shit.
Right.
But it's just like, this shit becoming every day. I see like 4 or 5 murders every
Bruh,
day.
that'd be trauma for folks too. Like, it's a lot of deep shit behind that
Like,
shit. Man.
every
You can
day,
trigger
twin,
people. Like,
What the
everybody
fuck
so
going on?
desensitized to the shit, especially the kids growing up now. Like, that shit just normal to them. Like, and why every time something happening to somebody, not those two situations, motherfuckers so quick to pull out their phone. Like, I remember one time there was a nigga over there in the West End on the floor, and like I see like 5 niggas I know video of him literally laid out on the floor. Like, bruh, why is that y'all first reaction when y'all see a nigga laid out like that? The whole Nipsey situation. You got niggas in tours and shit, videography him on the floor getting CPR. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
shit just crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, it's the you ain't gonna believe it till you see it era.
Nah, it's that, but I also think it's the clout. I want to be the first to post this to
yeah,
get
that
these
too.
views and attention. Like
That could be it too.
I
Like,
will go up if I post this. You know what I'm saying?
That could be it too.
Like you so quick, like, oh, everybody gonna love to see this. Like
They waiting on this.
they waiting on that to get on SportsCenter or to get on CNN. Like they wanna, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of that too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of situations you would.
That's true.
traumatizing, man.
I can't even disagree with that because I know some folks just like that. Like,
Right.
soon I ain't gonna lie, like I'm kind of like that.
But not.
towards,
But I'm sure you're not like that towards that type of situation.
I ain't doing no shit that's like traumatizing or like some dead nigga. Like, but soon as somebody about to fight,
Right.
I'm out and somebody about to
Yeah.
fight. Well, I'm on the ass. Oh hell no! Be ass! Hell no! Let him fight! Let him fight! Don't stop it! Hell no! Oh man, she said what? For like this man right here, hell, you know, I be saying a lot of shit. Like, if I'm at a Waffle House, somebody about to fight. Oh, it's up.
Yeah.
You going crazy on the Waffle House video? The phone
Right.
like, oh man.
But that's with a different intention.
You
You ain't
see
know,
everything
like,
in
you know
Waffle
what I'm saying?
House.
If that type of shit get took in there, it's different because
Yeah.
you're not doing that with that intention
Yeah.
to how motherfuckers be when folk just be laid out. But yeah, man, social media
Everybody
definitely
want to be ATL scooping shit.
12 ass police ass folks. But let's move on to this. We got two more things we're gonna hit, and then we're gonna wait for our guest to
Man,
pull
let's
up.
move to the main thing. man.
Wait, that we got one more thing you just sent me, bro. It's a lot of shit that happened. Explain it. Well, you ain't even got to explain to me. Like, I seen the video you sent me of TSU Surf. That's how you say his name? Surf, the battle rapper.
Yeah.
Basically said, you know what I'm saying, if you come with niggas, you got to leave with the same, like, y'all all got to go home together. Like, I don't know what happened exactly in that situation, why he said that, but how you feel about that? Like, that rule.
For sure.
type.
For sure. Like, but it's just, that's to a certain extent because at the same time, like, just say you go somewhere with your friends, you know, let's put it in perspective of growing up. Like, if he was saying, like, your day one, like,
Right.
nigga, say we, high school, we go to a party together. We get into some shit with some niggas, shit. I gotta make sure you get back home with me. Like,
Right.
your mama, your folk gonna be looking at me like, why the hell he ain't make it back if you
Right.
made it back? Like,
Facts.
so hell yeah, we, like, my cousins, my partners, we gonna make it home together. But at the same time, if some niggas got the shoe,
Right.
like, what do you do?
Right.
Like, we, you know what I'm saying? We in
There's
high
not
school.
much you can
we,
do about that.
Just say, like, we thought we were finna be fine, but one of them niggas in their crew got the gun. They done shot this nigga. They run off. Like, what I supposed to do? He talking about you can't go home. What, I supposed to go look for them? I supposed to be dying right now tonight? Or I supposed to be killing them right now tonight? Like,
That's tough.
Like,
That's
nigga,
kind of like the whole.
if
that's
I ain't
kinda
had
like the
no-
Bond situation.
if I ain't have no gun to shoot that nigga right then, what I supposed to do right then? Like, I gotta go tell that man mama, like,
I don't know, bro. I see what you're saying for sure. Cause like, what can you do to help in that moment besides
yeah,
die
like,
too, or
nigga,
unfortunately
so
get
that's
hurt
basically
too,
what he was
but-
saying. Like, that's basically what he was saying.
gotta die
Like,
with your partner.
if your mans get killed that night, like, you shouldn't be making it home either, or they shouldn't be making it home.
Yeah, that's
That's-
dumb. That's dumb to an extent. Cause I like, I don't even want to wish that type of shit, and I ain't putting that type of shit in the atmosphere like that, honestly. So I ain't gonna say what I really want to say, but I understand what you're saying. Like, at that point,
Like,
what can you do?
Niggas' expectations of shit just be like a little wild to me.
Right.
Like,
Cause like, why would your mama lose 2 sons instead of 1?
type shit. Like, what is a nigga supposed to do? Like, you supposed to goddamn, bro. Oh yeah, you supposed to took the bullet too. Like, nigga, how? Like, it ain't like I, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody asked to be in this situation. Like,
Right.
nigga, they ain't what nigga came out the house for. So we expecting to make it back home.
Right.
Shit happened. Shit happened.
Right. We ain't got no pistol. Right. Yeah.
Nigga, I done been in the party. Goddamn, some niggas just started shooting. They wasn't even shooting at
you,
us.
right.
But some niggas was shooting, and anybody right
put
there could
anybody in the
have
crossfire.
anybody could have died. A nigga literally put a pistol on my partner back
Mm-hmm.
in front of, like, he right here, I'm right here. The nigga got the gun on his back. Nigga, like, if he would have shot, bro, like, what I supposed to do? No, fuck, nigga, shoot me too. Like, What the hell? Like,
I wasn't even about to laugh at that, but
we ran. Like, bro, he's like, the nigga put the gun on my partner. This nigga right here, he put the gun on bro back. And he took our running. Like, soon as bro put the found his back, he ran. So I ran.
right.
Like,
But it's different because not like you said, it's not like y'all got the scrap on you too. Like it's none of that going on. So
yeah, like,
you got to do what you can in that
I
moment.
was like, we ain't even know a nigga had no animosity with us. Like, we walking out the party going home. Whatever was going on. We walking away from that.
Right.
A nigga just put the fire on bro. I don't know why he told bro. But it like the niggas who doing it is some niggas that we know though. Like we go to school with these niggas.
Right.
Except for this one nigga.
Right.
So it like that shit could have went left, but you know, everybody made it home.
No, I definitely agree, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you only could do as much as you can in that situation. Now, if you really like that, that's where it comes back as far as get back. I ain't into all that. I ain't getting into the street shit. But you know, you can't do shit in certain situations you can't help yourself. Nobody can stop
if we
a
talk
bullet.
about some retaliation
Nobody
shit,
can stop a bullet.
I definitely feel like if you in the streets and you moving how you say you moving, you definitely should be down with retaliation.
Facts.
No way a nigga should be walking around claiming that he killed your folks. If you really one of those niggas and you claim that, oh boy, we get bad, we get it back and show me.
Right.
Like I would love to see it. Simple as that. Like
I wouldn't love to see it, but it makes sense. I would love to see. I don't never want to see black folk killing each other. Like
not even
but
that.
I see what you're saying though. Like,
I'm
don't
just saying,
brag
like,
about it.
Yeah. Don't be
acting
talking
on
about,
what you
yeah, bro,
said.
we gonna slide back on these nigga. And like, bro, this man been living for 3 years since your partner died. It done been three RP Zozo cookouts. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? That nigga still, like, don't keep talking to me about what you did and what you gonna do. Like, I don't want to, especially a nigga like me. I'm not in the street, so the fuck is you coming to tell me?
Right.
Yeah, bro, man, we slid on them nigga, bro. I just seen him, though. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hit, big.
Bro,
It's
a
strategy to it.
nigga that killed your mans, if you in the streets and you, like, don't keep talking about you slid. Cause that should be over with.
Right.
Like you ain't got him.
That's
yet.
to be honest, bro. That's a fucked up cycle and mentality.
It
to have.
is. It is.
And I see what you saying. Like
it is, but shit.
Yo, Wayne, what's up?
That's why nigga got to do the right thing, like my man Wayne
Right.
Jersey. just relax.
Right, man.
You know
a lot of situations can be avoided with simple
What
conversation,
they say?
misunderstanding. Like
Don't try me.
You ain't got to go
try
there.
God.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, don't crash out for no reason, man.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. But damn, they always say we don't talk about nothing, man. They saying we ain't talking about nothing. We just got them.
Nah, it ain't that we ain't talking about nothing. They just said that
3 on back to back.
it's other shit to talk about other than what we talk about. It ain't that we not talk about nothing. They just say it's other shit to
They
talk
said
about.
we don't get deep. So
You got to
there-
get more
there they go.
socially aware and stuff on here.
Well, there they go.
But everything we talk about socially aware because we trying to put y'all down on how to get out of these situations with these women, with these men.
Nigga
How
told
y'all
man,
be
like 2 niggas told me,
goddamn-
man, y'all need to bring back more music topics, man. Nigga,
I
tell
mean, we
me
got
that.
music topics,
What?
boy. Fuck all that.
Gonna get
We'll
to
get
it.
into the last topic before we go to our break. The slap heard around the world. Everybody talking about it. Chris Rock got his ass slapped out by Will
Papped
Smith
out. Nigga got that papped out.
live at the Oscars 2022.
Hold on, before we get into anything, I just want to read off a couple of the funniest tweets I done goddamn seen, bro. Like,
Man, ain't none
Twitter
of them
been
funnier
so
than the one they
fucking
talking about.
funny.
They talking about Chris Rock in the dressing room like Kevin Hart when his mama slapped
Oh,
him in
yeah.
front of the friends. Nah,
Bruh.
it's just crazy.
No, fuck that, bro. This shit where they
Yeah,
got
that
with
one
the
crazy.
shark tails and the goddamn Madagascar
Yeah,
shit.
Mel-
Talking about these two
Melvin
niggas got
versus
the hand.
Oscar.
Oh my fucking
crazy.
god, bro. That
Over
shit
Gloria.
funny. Over Gloria.
Damn, yeah.
Bro, that shit funny. They talking about some goddamn nigga say OMG what happened to Chris. Nigga said
Oh
Jada
my
gotta
God, what
cancel
happened to
her
Chris?
annual Tupac shout out this year.
For
That's
sure.
the least boy she
For
if she
sure.
don't do that, she is savvy. Like if she still
mean,
post
she
that nigga this
already a
year, bro,
savage.
that's crazy.
She already a savage.
Bro, no, fuck that. That's a new level. Like this nigga slapped
Bruh.
the nigga national television. Like he could have, bro. It's so much that nigga put at risk for that.
I just
To
want
stand behind you and you post Tupac this year.
I just want to know
Oh, you
the
out of there.
reasoning behind
You
it.
out of there, bro. Hell nah. That's fine. That's cool. But your man stand behind you. he stood because if you seen at first he was laughing, then he probably turned and seen how she wasn't laughing.
He was laughing before they made the joke.
Nah,
Now I
he
was
was
finna
laughing
say,
after.
nah, it's really this.
Because he was laughing right before
Yeah.
he said, G.I. Jane 2, I can't wait.
Nah,
was
he
like that.
he was laughing and she was
He
rolling her
had to,
eyes.
he,
at
nah,
the same
nah.
time.
He had to really process what he said.
Oh,
The
okay.
shit, the nigga is so corny that when
Don't
he's
call Will corny, man.
no, I'm talking about.
Oh, Chris.
I'm talking about Chris Rock.
Okay.
The joke was so booty that the nigga like,
What people not
hold on.
realizing is y'all know he was supposed to do that. Y'all ain't seen the Chris Rock when he was letting the white boy say nigga? Just sit down where the white boy does.
Yeah.
She had alopecia. Not a lot of people knew that.
Yeah, also
Right.
that.
She shaved her head. She had alopecia. So that probably hit him to the core like that. That probably hit him on a personal level.
Right.
That's his woman.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Again, I understood why he did it, but I'm still gonna read off some more of these jokes. Niggas say,
Nah, man, the shit.
Hold on, wait,
nah,
wait.
fuck all that, man. The
Man.
shit went pee, man.
man, wait. Niggas say they
You
killing
don't
me
slap
talking
Chris
about
Rock like
look,
that,
look,
man.
bro, man. They talking about some niggas. They talking about I want my man to fight. I wouldn't want my man fighting because he got too much to lose. They talking about the forklift will still be there once you bail him out.
Nah, man, that
Bruh,
shit crazy, bro.
It's so much hell behind this shit, bro. And then you got the niggas talking about, well, why he ain't smack August? Like,
Yeah, that boy Shannon Sharp so hell. That boy Shannon say anything, boy. That boy on national. Boy Shannon Sharp say, yeah. Why he ain't do that to the man she was entangled with? I'm like, come on. Come on. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Nigga watching Undisputed early. Yeah, Shannon Sharp on the bullshit. He done took a shot of that old yak. Hey, man, that boy, he on that real bullshit 10 a.m., man. That shit crazy.
yeah. So how the hell you like, how you feel about like just, you personally like, you know what I'm saying? How you think that shit should have even played? And first, I hate all the coon ass niggas talking about some, oh, you shouldn't have did that on the white folks stage. Man, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, fuck a white folks
Man,
stage,
fuck
man.
all that shit, bro.
What they talking about now, taking it away after that happened before they gave it to him. They
Taking
talking about-
away the
they
Oscar.
talking about he violated so they can take the award away.
They can, but at the end of the day,
already won.
I was gonna say,
That happened, then he won.
Right.
he won it regardless. Like y'all could take it away, but you already done announcing the winner, so we
Right.
know he won. Like
If you was gonna take it away, you
who
should
gives
did
a
it
fuck?
then.
Like
Right, man.
take
This
that shit. Will don't give a damn. He knew what he had going on. Shit, he slapped the shit out of that nigga though, bro.
he slapped the fuck out that
Like,
nigga
but
ass, bro.
see, my whole thing is this. Chris Rock, you know what it look like when a nigga about to swing on you. Why the fuck?
He literally
Why the fuck you? Why you ain't do that? Why you ain't move? That nigga said, oh.
He did, bro. He did, bro.
Hey, soon as he turned it back, I would have jumped.
Hey, nah, bro. But the least I would have started making so many fucking August Alsina jokes. He would have had to come back like
Man, them folks
at
said,
the bare minimum,
no,
bro.
them folks say, he flapped his coat. That nigga said that them folks like that's the real Hancock right there. He slapped the shit out that man, bro. And then he started yelling. When he started yelling, I was like, oh, he for real.
Yeah, bro. That nigga mad.
Did you see Lupita in the background? She like, what the fuck?
Bro, that room was quiet as fuck, bro. Like, even I get
that
like,
shit was crazy.
that shit was quiet. And that nigga was loud as hell. That nigga voice projected and everything. You was like, what the fuck?
No folks said Taraji was looking in shock because she still feeling this baby boy slap.
But I just rewatched that movie for the first time ever, too.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, when you watch Baby Boy when you're grown, that shit be your dick.
Bro, I watched it for the first time, like, without the BET cuts. Funny as shit.
Oh, you
ever,
ain't never
bro.
seen the underrated?
Nah.
Underrated?
Hell no.
Under-
Never. Nope. I ain't never had it on DVD. Like, it was just always on BET, so there was no point. But
Yeah, you gotta
shit
watch
hell.
the movies all the way through, man.
that shit hell, boy. That shit hell, boy.
Yeah, man, but shit. Maybe they'll have somebody else, try it again next year, man. They were supposed to be boycotting this shit 3 years ago anyway.
Right. He
so
was.
it's like, it's like, why are we even back talking about Oscars like that anyway? Like, why is that still important?
I just want all the coons to simmer down, man.
Like, if y'all was boycotting this shit 4 years ago, and you would have still been boycotting this shit, that shit would never happen.
Right. But he knew he would win it, really. He been winning all the awards for that shit this whole time. Award season, whatever the fuck. He been winning everything.
It just like, so you come because you knew you were finna win?
Of course.
Because
at the end of the day, you don't want to approve it, but at the end of the day, that rises your stock.
Nah, fuck all that. Neither one of them was
you
in
asked for more money.
Neither one of them was in attendance when he made the jokes about her in 2016, right?
Nah, they weren't.
But y'all in attendance tonight. I'm a guest. I'm a host. Shit, y'all right there. Fair game. Like this is what the name of the game is. I'm hosting. I'm goddamn keeping the crowd engaged. I slid my joke in there. Ain't nobody know that was going on. But like I said, Chris Rock, you seen that the head caught back. You supposed to be like, what the fuck? Like, you supposed to did some nigga shit. Like, you supposed to came at you like, I know you've been in the sunken place for a while, you know. Man, Chris Rock, he been gone, man. He been gone. That shit crazy, but we got to bring that brother back. That's probably why Will slapped him. He had to bring him back to reality. Like, you would get the shit slapped out of you, boy. Like, don't be saying what you think you can say, because you can't say that.
Oh, my God, bro.
You know, you got to remind niggas sometimes, even when you worth $500 million. You got to remind niggas, like, stop playing with me. And that's what Will did. He just reminded y'all niggas, I am from Philadelphia.
Nigga
My ass is from the projects.
And nigga say that's why he got sent to Bel Air in the first place.
Nah, he got beat up.
Bro, all them fucking jokes, man. I ain't gonna lie. But
he got beat up though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But it was just
he
a
had to
funny
get out
joke.
of there. He like, yeah,
it was just
man,
a funny
I got my
joke,
ass
bro.
beat. I can't stay around here. These niggas on my head every time they see me.
All right. Man, end it all, man. You can't tell nobody how to react to what you say, regardless of what you say. So, hey, man, whatever you say, just know it's consequences behind it. Whatever you do, it's consequences behind it. It is what it is.
A nigga ain't tried to swing on me in so long. I wouldn't even know what to do. I probably would have been just like Chris. He probably thought the nigga was finna give him a hug or something. Ain't no telling. He don't get into no damn confrontations. But I know me. I probably would have stepped back like, what's up? What you doing?
This man here, hell. But, so yeah, man, we still here at Hustling 404. We're going to get into Rich Kids, Why Us, and then we'll be back with our guests.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That was on the Atlanta Hood Historian page, so I had to bring that one back.
Man,
yeah, we won't be back at Hustling 404.
I thought you were playing some Lotto, man.
Ears.
What the fuck is you doing, man?
I was playing Lotto, but had to change it up.
Hello, Kyle Cobb here on behalf of Kyle's Kids Foundation. We are in a state of emergency here in the Atlanta area. 1 out of every 8 people is experiencing food insecurity. Kyle's Kids Foundation has stepped up to take initiative. Ourselves, in partnership with HelloFresh and Councilman Michael Julian Bond, will deliver 1,000 meals. Come serve with us, come volunteer, come put a meal in a trunk. Your hands, your heart will make a difference. Thank you.
Yeah, you already know what the fuck going on. Ear Hustlers, we tune back in, man. Dopest podcast in your ears. We still here live, Hip Hop Daily TV. Mr. Having his way, Mr. Having something to say. Big Dome, what's popping, Big?
What the hell going on, man? Back in this motherfucker with the guys.
Yeah, man. This is gonna be a little bit of a different one for us for sure. What?
It's your man right there, bro.
That boy,
He said we ain't speak to him when he walked in. Nigga like, nigga.
You see what we were doing?
I said, what's up? I was like, head nodding on. Like, what's up, YP? And make sure we get that on camera. What's up, YP? How you doing today? You good? All right, then. Everybody good in here? We spoke? Nigga to my, you ain't speak to me.
But I thought, like, ain't that what your mama taught you when you walk into somebody, like, you
Come
space,
on,
you
now.
talk to them.
Nigga
like,
ain't even throw his hand up
right.
again. To my, you ain't
No
speak
manners.
to me.
You supposed to be from the South. What's up? See, they don't teach manners in McKinneyville.
Oh, okay. That's where you from. You be talking about all that West End shit.
Anyways, man, forget that, man. But so yeah, today gonna be a real different episode for us. We got somebody who who's definitely in a different space than anyone we talked to yet. I'm gonna allow him to introduce himself, and then we're gonna start from there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, pull the mic closer to you, my boy.
Most definitely.
Get close. You can pull the chair up, whatever you need to do, get a little comfortable.
Okay. So, yeah, what's going on, everybody? I'm CEO Matty J, a.k.a. Mr. Document the Process. I'm a high-level playmaker in the car rental space. I own an exotic car rental company right there off of Sylvan Road, near East Point, Haydenville, by the airport.
Yeah.
And I'm known for helping high-level playmakers run their plays behind the scenes. So I help them with their business development, coming up with their ideas, planning, product, inventory, distribution, customer support, the entire process from A to Z when it comes to building your business. That's what I've been doing for the last 16 years. And I see you got Ming Lee on the wall. That's one of the first people I worked with when I came out here to Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. She was an instrument when it came to me actually starting the car rental industry. She didn't even know it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hard. So let's start here real quick. Where you from, my boy?
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Okay. I know you named off 3 different places for me, but get real specific for our listeners.
Yeah. I was born and raised in L.A. I grew up in an area called Covina.
Okay.
In San Bernardino Valley.
Okay.
And then I moved to the San Fernando Valley, the 818, like North Hollywood area. And when I got kicked out of my house, I moved to Inglewood. Okay. Yeah, I was in Inglewood. And then I moved to West Hollywood by the Beverly Center.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why the hell you got kicked out your house?
Man.
you ain't even got to give the whole long story.
Yeah, man. Long story short, I was throwing all the parties in L.A. I was the top promoter in L.A. And I'll never come home. And when I did come home, it would be like super late. I would look crazy. Right. It wasn't a good look, and it wasn't a good example for my brother, my younger brother, who was 2 years younger than me. And my dad was like, all right, look, this ain't the play. It's not a good example. It's either you stay or you leave. I was like, oh, you giving me an option? Right. I'm out of here. Right. All right, respectfully, definitely. Yeah, I'm Nigerian too, so it ain't one of those. Ain't no disrespect ever in that house.
Okay, that makes sense.
But my dad did give me an option, even though he kicked me out.
That's hard because with them folks, it don't be no option.
Facts. From all the stories I heard,
Facts.
They well know it.
Facts. You already know.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
And y'all definitely do a lot more house partying than clubbing out in LA, right?
That's a fact, man. We do the house parties all day. I used to throw these parties. They used to call them Project X. I used to rent out mansions. It'd be crazy, turned up. So the clubs are usually only in Hollywood, and they're usually 21 and over. Right. So the all age parties and the 18 and over parties, we had to run the play in the crib. Right. And we made sure that we had the security at the door, everything, collect the money and all that. It was cool.
Right. Yeah, because when I go out there, I definitely can tell the nightlife is different from like
sure.
Atlanta. Like
Way
you're not
different.
having folks going to the club.
Ain't no hookah lounges.
Right.
Ain't
Like,
none of that.
it's completely different. Completely different. So that's
sure.
definitely cool. Break down real quick what the lingo play mean, because I know you're gonna be dropping it all goddamn night. So I
mean, just like a basketball player, or anybody who's hooping, or anybody on the field, they're trying to win a championship. They're trying to get a ship. Right. And I believe that relationships win championships. But in order for those relationships to work out, there needs to be a coach, somebody helping run the plays. Right. Coach the plays, but the player got to run them. And part of you understanding the game, you need to know what position you're in. Right. And what position you play in the game. So as playmakers, we understand that if we're in business, we can't do it by ourselves. Right. We say all the time, you can't spell community without unity. So you got to have a squad on deck. And if that squad exists, you need to know what the championship looks like. You need to know who plays the point guard, who's playing the shooting guard, who's playing the center, what roles are being played. And at the end of the day, it's a play.
So he go ahead and be pushing P for real.
Yeah, that's what the P stand for.
Pushing P for real.
For sure.
Niggas don't be knowing their position though.
Hey, they don't know their roles, bro.
They would be going crazy. That's where you go left at, man. Motherfuckers be trying to be the coach. No. And they really just the center. Like
that's fact.
You Adonis Haslam, you supposed to be the muscle.
That's fact.
You ain't wasn't made
that's
to think.
all ego too.
I ain't gonna say you wasn't made to think, but you know what I'm saying? In the team, we don't need you to do that.
Right.
You fucking up for real.
Right.
That's how it is. Niggas say they be helping, but niggas be fucking up for real. You like, damn. Then you be like, Then it like you be trying to give your mans or somebody the opportunity, but they ain't seeing like
they ain't seeing
you
it.
really. You got it going backwards.
Right.
You supposed to be going their way.
That go back to the conversation we had. Everybody ain't necessarily meant to be the boss. Like,
Right.
not in every situation at least.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to play your role. You got to know when to follow instead of lead. Like,
Right.
that ego and shit getting, you know,
Right.
all that extra shit, man. But, yeah, nah. That's
Yeah, everybody, like you
crazy.
said, everybody be hustling backwards because they don't really got no plan. If you ain't got no plan, ain't no position for you, and everybody's gonna be on the same boat, rowing in different directions.
Right.
And that's what causes a lot of the situations to happen, to the point where people say, "Yo, I ain't gonna do it with a team. I'm just gonna do it solo dolo," and that solo dolo can only go so far.
Right.
So we lead by example over here. So a lot of things that we do, we document it. So we can show people not what's just happening on the front end, but what's happening on the back end as well.
Right. What's the slogan you had to it?
Which one?
Document it. You just said it. When you
Yeah,
did
if
the
we don't
drop.
document it, you can't compliment it. So a lot of people getting all these accolades and praise, but they ain't really giving the sauce
Right.
at all. They ain't telling people what you doing, who you with, how much money you invested, how you even got the investment.
Right.
Like all those details, we need all those details to be able to run the place.
And we need it.
It's a lot of shit going on.
And
man.
we need that shit broken
Niggas
down.
out here.
Yeah. They hit you with the, you just got to work hard,
It be looking good.
grind hard,
Right.
put
It be
God
looking
first.
good.
Put God. Hey,
get
that's
that
the
mess up outta
goddamn
here.
top 3 thing niggas say. Work hard. It ain't overnight. Put God first.
That's it.
No
But
detail in
it
the
be-
struggle.
Them be the same niggas that it just look good. They ain't even really got it going on for real.
That too.
Like
That too.
That's another thing about Atlanta. You'll think the nigga they pulling up in this and having this on.
Right.
Niggas don't. Them
This
niggas
shit
be
don't be
begging
right.
for real.
And they be
Be
trying
one
to
another
hide the
nigga
sauce. They be trying to hide. They be trying to
They-
hold the
but
sauce.
what I'm
like,
saying
They don't even got the sauce.
Niggas don't even be having the sauce.
okay, the nigga ain't even having it.
They ain't even got it, man.
They living off another nigga and shit.
Yeah.
Like shit like that be going on.
Yeah, but Atlanta, I ain't gonna lie, Atlanta got it better than a lot of places, other places I've been. That's why I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
I came to Atlanta, it was a culture shock.
Yeah.
I went to the Kroger right there off Ohio Mill. I said, dang, look at all these different black people. I went to the Walmart right down the street from me.
Should have
I'm
went to the one on Cascade. I was just
I
telling
see,
you
he said,
about.
okay.
You be like, damn, all these niggas.
Right,
Nah,
so
different type of niggas though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a little different.
It's a
little bit
level.
different.
Probably
It's
was-
levels to the blackness,
It's
though.
levels.
Somebody
It's
in there
levels to the
stealing
blackness, bro. I'm telling you.
There's levels for sure.
You seen somebody outside that motherfucker big and somebody in that bitch getting caught still.
Yeah. That's how I
Bitches
see
in there
it.
with their bunnies on. Got
Yeah. But that was what I was used
kids.
to. Like,
Right.
seeing all that was it was
Right.
different. The culture shock was I saw people that looked like me that was really turned up. That looked like at least they was doing something. They had
Right.
something going on. Being in Midtown
Right.
and Buckhead area.
In the more wealthier
Affluent
areas and yeah.
right? So that's what made me say, yo, this is different. And I was at Atlantic Station. I had a meeting with somebody, and I asked them, do people live up there? Because they have lofts at Atlantic Station. And they're like, yeah, people live there. I'm like, yo, how much it cost? He was giving me the breakdown. I moved that same weekend.
You thinking this shit is a motherfucking office
Bruh.
space? This
Bruh.
shit a real
Nah,
mall.
people actually running plays over here.
Like the building look like a fucking office building. That shit,
do.
How they
Yeah.
they building this
And
shit
the
up.
crazy part, they treat it's like a live-work situation.
Yeah.
People who live there, they
work.
working,
Right.
Yeah, they work
They
downtown
networking.
and shit.
right? So
How my bad. How old are you?
I just started 32 in February.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born 1990, February 4th.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, so
90s babies grown as hell now.
yeah, man, that's crazy. That's the crazy part. I used to be in the
Getting
circle.
there.
They're like, "Oh, you the young one," but now I'm
Right,
the,
oh,
I'm the
God.
OG at 32. That's crazy.
Getting there.
That's crazy.
But
But yeah,
it's a blessing though, because you know
Yeah.
niggas ain't even making it that far.
Definitely
for
want to
sure.
get old for sure.
yeah, man. So
Nah,
that's-
definitely. So let's just break it down a little bit. Where your, I don't want to say initial, but like where did your initial wealth come from?
Okay,
Like,
okay. When
where
I
you
started
got
really
money?
making bread was off of MySpace. So this was like 2008, 9.
Mm-hmm.
And on MySpace, the dudes who was really popping is the dudes who had their profiles that looked
You
the
was
best.
making niggas profiles.
Listen,
The code and shit. You was
listen,
doing the coding.
listen. So I was on there. I was like, yo, the people who got the most followers, engagement, like tracks was following,
Right.
they had the dopest MySpace profile.
Right.
So there's a website called freemyspaceprofiles.com. I went on there and I used the code. And as you put in the code from their website on your profile, you start to ask, what's this mean? And that's what I did. I'm like, what's all these codes mean? HTML and all that. So I learned actually how to code from MySpace.
Right.
And most people, they just want the look, right, on the front end. But I said, okay, I want to understand the value on the back end as well. So as I learned the language of website development, I started servicing it to people. So I hit up Waka Flocka, Gucci Man, and Soulja Boy. Right. I said, yo, let me make y'all MySpace profiles for y'all for the free. And the only reason they hit me back is my MySpace look lit.
Right.
So I led by example. A lot of people, they try to put the cart before the horse, trying to offer services that they ain't even run for themselves.
Right.
So because I ran the play for myself, they saw my page, it was instant. They was like, oh yeah, I like your MySpace page. How much you gonna charge us? I said, I'll do it for free, as long as you allow my logo to be at the bottom of the website. And guess what happened? I make their profile, and everybody starts seeing their profile and hit me up right after. And that's how I started getting my traction. I was charging $60. You already know. Started charging. I started off with the free.
And what you were like, what? How old would you be?
I was, in 2008, I was 18.
18?
Yeah, I was 18. Running the play. Listen, the digital age,
God
like
damn.
the age don't matter.
Right. No,
13, 14.
That's what I was
crypto,
saying.
Going crazy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so the play, I call the play now, is either you tag it or bag it. A lot of people, they want the money up front. But I chose the tag because I knew it was going to lead to the bag.
Right.
And that's how I ran that play.
Sometimes you got to tag it for sure.
And if you know how to do it, though, you just got, a lot of people, they try to do the free and they never get the return.
Right.
People run off on them. They don't post them. They don't give them no credit. Right? A lot of creators.
Don't post them.
They don't post the play.
Don't post them, big.
Yeah.
That one hit home.
Yeah, man. That's how
Yeah,
it be.
for sure. My bad.
You on your head,
That
wide.
shit be crazy, man. Shit be crazy, big. But nah, definitely. You said what? Fuck them. But nah, definitely. So that's hard. You know, because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, even kind of watching some of your interviews and just talking to, you know, other people who in certain spaces, people always think, where does the initial wealth, how did they initially get money before they got to this level? And
right.
Our audience is a lot more, you know what I'm saying, 9-to-5ers, trench, like, you know what I'm saying, that type of audience.
They still hustlers now.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We definitely got hustlers.
For sure, but
we definitely be played in the traps and shit too.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
but
You know what I'm saying?
having the scammers and drug dealers too now.
strippers now.
And the strippers
Don't forget
and
the
shit.
strippers.
Only fans in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Real
know-
hustlers.
And then the Wendy's workers going crazy.
Yeah, for
What they
sure.
doing? The
Listening to
Wendy's?
it at the drive-through.
They
They
what
got
they
the
do?
pod and listening to it at the drive-through.
Oh, okay. They listen to the pod.
Yeah,
they tapped
listening
in.
to the
And
pod.
that Popeyes too.
Yeah, they tapped in the rap there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but my job is to teach these hustlers how to turn they hustle into a business.
Right.
So we talking about entrepreneurship, but it's entrepreneurs. We teach people how to go from trapping to doing
Right.
it the legal way to make sure they can do it so they don't have to watch they backs and make sure their business is sustainable. So
Right, definitely.
that's how we doing it.
I know we was talking a little bit about how you were in Vegas.
Yeah,
You had a little bit of a.
I
You
got
like
caught
to
up.
gamble, you know what I'm saying? I know this is back then,
I
but
got caught up, man.
what was
I got caught slipping.
what was your game of choice like?
Yeah.
Was you only a?
They said game of choice.
Was you only like the type? No, I'm saying though. Was you the only type?
gamble do? They
That's what
find
I'm
they won and
saying.
just stick
That's
with
what
how
I'm
they
saying. Were
be.
you the only type of nigga that be like just gamble in the casino? Like, did you like to shoot dice, play
Okay.
stage? Like, you know what I'm saying? What you?
It's my shoot dice, play spade. Like
I'm
this
just
a
saying
regular
outside of the
gamble.
casino
Ain't no spades
gambling,
in the
though.
casino.
No, I'm not really the casino gambler type
Yeah.
nigga. I do.
The
You know what I'm
street,
saying?
street gambling.
Yeah.
No
We gonna
game, though.
shoot for the
Ain't
50.
One game.
What,
though.
blackjack, poker? Like, I don't know what the fuck going on in the, I don't be in the goddamn casino.
shoot,
So I
man.
don't
You
really
from Atlanta?
be knowing. Yeah, I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah, there ain't no casinos
I've been
out
to
here.
Vegas and shit, played the slots and shit
Played
like
the
that, but
Yeah, closest
I
is
don't, I
Florida.
don't like all the other shit. It's too.
Yeah, so for me, first off, how I got to Vegas from LA was once I transitioned from MySpace, Twitter start to boom.
Popping, right.
Crazy.
So we went from MySpace to Twitter. And the play is, if you really want to get active on social, you got to be able to provide value.
Right.
So my tweets, I was trying to entertain people with my tweets. I was trying to make people laugh, get motivated, inspired. And I grew my following by being consistent with the plays, just like how y'all with the podcast, sharing some game. So I grew my Twitter page, but I realized that the pages that were really growing on Twitter were these meme Twitter pages, like these parody accounts. So a parody account is basically you taking a celebrity's likeness, their profile, and just talking like them in a funny way.
Right.
So Will Ferrell was one of the hot dudes, and Charlie Sheen will make their page like Charlie Sheeny or
something close to get you.
so a parody. Will not Ferrell.
I always think, this the
Right.
real one right
Yeah,
here.
Will Ferrell.
Will
and
not
the
Ferrell.
It might be a 3 or some shit. It'll fuck you up. Right.
So we'll run that play. We built like a bunch of pages like that to hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitter.
Right.
And how we were making money is that this is a company called My Likes. They'll pay us for tweets. Like they'll pay us for every person who clicked on the link. So we'll post the link and we'll get 40 cents for every time somebody clicked the link. So imagine you got 100,000 followers. You post that link, you got 100 clicks, 1,000 clicks. We went from making no money on Twitter to making $14,000 a day tweeting. They was paying us. When a movie dropped, the movie will have a $20,000 budget for Twitter, and they'll pay us the $20,000 to tweet about it.
So that's kind of like how even the labels pay like TikTokers and shit
Exactly.
to do dances to songs or create.
We was running this play back in 2011. So this is how I met Spectacular of Pretty Ricky.
Damn, that's crazy. I be on Twitter liking ass and titties and shit. Damn, what am I doing, Jay Black? What the fuck?
We need to tap into these
I'm on
assets.
here liking ass and shit. I'm looking at the wrong shit. Shit.
We need that shit for the wrong shit, dude.
Put me down.
We need the assets. Run the play.
Right.
Who signed up at Peace?
He just on the ass. Ass set, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, so
with it.
I met Spectacular. We were running the play together, creating all the trending topics, and this is how I started connecting with Atlanta. I got the attention of Travis Porter, his manager, Charlie Jabley. So Charlie was working with Soulja Boy with the Spit Your Gang website, and he ended up managing Travis Porter. And Charlie hit me up. He said, "Yo, I like what you're doing with the Twitter. Can you help manage our page?" I manage Travis Porter. Like, yeah, I listen to that mixtape all the time.
Right.
So I started managing their Twitter page and started ghost tweeting, like a ghostwriter would do. I started making all these funny tweets, like creating trending topics, blew their Twitter up to the next level. And then one day, woke up, the Twitter pages, all my Twitter pages were deleted. Twitter said, "Nah, we don't like those parody pages. Ban."
Right.
This is literally the time where me and Spectacular were about to get a penthouse in LA. We were making all this bread. I'm like, let's just move it together and like create like this little basic Facebook, headquarters.
Headquarters, right.
Like a setup like this in LA. But as we were literally looking for different spots, we check our phone, bam. We're like, dang. So we had to pivot. All right. So we moved to Vegas together. We found cheap spots, moved to Vegas, and I run into Floyd Mayweather's people. Man. So I'm long story short, I start running with Floyd. And you see how they move. They Floyd spending, gambling, living that lifestyle for real. And if you're around and you got money, you try to keep it up.
So you kind of got caught up in
the lifestyle.
Right.
So every day there's a party. There's not one day there's not a party. So you outside. Before outside was a thing, we was outside. For real. So one day.
There be no party in Vegas. This shit.
Oh yeah. You know Bino? What's Bino? LA rapper?
No, I said it don't even have to be no party.
Oh, Bino.
You talking about Bino that be rapping with Blast.
Yeah.
I know Bino though. Bino the star.
Yeah.
Prestige.
It
prestige.
Yeah, it ain't no party. It's like a rave fest out there.
Right.
But anyways, I'm in the casino. I live on the strip. So the only place to eat, because I'm not cooking for myself, I'm really going out to eat. And all the places to eat were in the casinos. Yeah. So I got to go to the casino to eat. And one day, all the ding, ding, dings, they got me. They said, all right, I don't know how to play blackjack, but I'll try. I got bread. I'm making a lot of money at this time with my services, and I had a clothing line. So I said, I got nothing to lose. I got all this bread. Let me gamble. So I played blackjack for the first time. I hit. I made $2,800 off of $50. And I never knew how to play. She was coaching me how to play. She was telling me to hit, stay, make $2,800. I wasn't even tipping her because I didn't know that she got tipped too. So she was mad low key.
They got you.
Yeah, they got me. So I'm thinking it's sweet. I'm thinking, oh, dang, why is everybody else gambling? You make $2,800 off of $50, a 50 ball. It's the play. All right, I left because I had to leave. I would have been there all day if I didn't have to leave. So I left. Tell me why a week later they sent me a handwritten letter talking about oh, Mr. Matthew, thank you so much for visiting our casino. We want to give you free tickets to the hotel. We got a free concert for you. I'm like, oh, they treating me like I'm VIP.
Got you, boy.
Not knowing the play. The players, they need to get their money back. So I got finessed. I went back thinking it's sweet, but here's the thing. I made money the second time again. Again, I'm thinking it's sweet. I'm now buying stuff from my earnings in the stores, the shops. They got it's called the forum shops. Yep. I bought some glasses, all this stuff, spent my money. But then now I'm creating a habit of now going to the casino to gamble. And it's not a game that you're going to win in the end.
Right.
It's big bank, take little bank.
Right.
Casinos are always going to have more bread than you. Yep. And I have to think about it, I'm like, dang. Vegas got all these nice lights, these big statues and big buildings. The reason why they got all these big buildings is because of losers. People who paid for it were the ones who lost their bread in Vegas. Sure. Right. The losers are the ones funding this lifestyle that everybody's going. So long story short, I became like a bad gambler, bro. It got to a point where even if I was making money, it wasn't good enough. Think about that. How crazy that sound. Yeah. I went to the casino in the morning one day playing poker. It was only blackjack and poker. I didn't really like the roulette. It was whack to me. Dice, there was too much going on. I like to focus. So one day I went to the casino to play poker. In the morning, I went. Tell me why I left. It was the next morning. I didn't even realize it. That's how I knew it was bad. Bro, I thought this only happened to dudes in movies.
Right. Niggas
like, you watch movies, like, why would you be a dummy and go to do that? I was that dummy.
It was the next morning.
Next morning, looking crazy. One day I lost all my bread that I could use. Like, I maxed out my debit card, my credit card. Yeah. I still have bread, but I can't spend it no more. So I end up, usually I call an Uber to leave. I can't even pay for the Uber. So I'm over here like, what am I doing with my life, bro? Even though I lived across the street, but I didn't feel like walking.
Right.
And it's like a 5-minute walk.
Right.
Like to get to really where I need to go to. So I'm like, dang, I have to walk back like the walk of shame. Like, what am I doing for my life? I had the time to reflect. So when I had that meeting with 2 Chainz in Atlanta, that's why I came to Atlanta, I stayed. My stuff is still in Vegas to this day. I didn't take nothing with me. When I came to Atlanta for that meeting, I said, I'm out of there. My stuff was still in Vegas. All my TVs, clothes, all that.
I went back either, man. Fuck it. It had me down bad.
See?
Nigga had to change the scenery.
Had to.
Damn, nigga.
And that motherfucker.
That's lit.
That bad. Nigga like, fuck.
Your environment beats 100%. As soon as I moved to Atlanta, I met some dude named Brandon Stringer at the 12. And he said, your environment beats your willpower. So I always thought I had the self-discipline to do better. But when you're in the wrong environment, it's natural for you to adapt to it, right? It's like if I was thrown in the jungle, it's a matter of time where I start having animal instincts to survive because I have to survive in that environment. Right. In Vegas, in order to survive, that's what they pushing. Gamble, strip club, do this, do that, in order to be a part of the crowd.
They different what they pushing, man. I was in Vegas. I was in them motherfuckers like, bro, I can't do it.
It's crazy.
But I was at the sport bet line like a motherfucker.
Oh, see? I sport bet one time and I hit for $1,700 on a parlay.
I sports bet before I got down to do the blackjack and all that shit, cause that's a little more like it's, you know what I'm saying, it's numbers. Like
yeah.
You can at least look at the
stats.
And,
it's still gambling, but
this nigga play and
but
this
you know
nigga
KD gonna get at least 15, just an example. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This many rebounds. Like,
that parlay shit be the weird, boy.
That's the way.
That shit, boy,
and it's a low cost. You can put 50, make a 3.
So much.
Yeah, but I don't. First off, I don't endorse gambling at all.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
Like right now, I'm at the point where that ain't the play.
Right.
And then people like, okay, what's the play there? And that's why that's why I got into business coaching.
Right.
That same hustle mentality that you have, ambition that you have towards this over here, you can run it over here. Start your e-commerce store. Start any type of business, and I teach people step by step on how to do it.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. So, speaking to somebody who, like I said, got a 9 to 5, right? Mm-hmm. They're basically living paycheck to paycheck. Mm-hmm. They might have a little bit of free money. Mm-hmm. What's a smart investment to start with at that level?
My answer is always going to be yourself, and it sounds fluff, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to break that down. Okay. A lot of people who have a specific position in the job, they don't realize the value of the job that they're in. Yeah. So I was at a conference one day, and the dude was like, yo, Matty J, man, I really want to start renting out cars like you, but I work at McDonald's. I'm like, okay. But he said it like he was sad about it. He didn't want to admit to it that he worked at McDonald's. I'm like, bro, you work at the #1 fast food company in the world, the #1 real estate company in the world. You got to act like it.
Right.
So if I worked at McDonald's, I would treat it like that, where I had the mindset that I'm not just working at McDonald's for a check. I'm going to learn the processes they have, the procedures, how they do their shipments, how they do their customer support, how they do their I'm going to be in there like an intern and learning everything that allows the business to run. Because think about it. McDonald's is such a well-oiled engine that they got 16-year-olds in there working it.
Right.
16-year-olds, right? So they got to be doing something right. Even though everybody talks bad about McDonald's, it's the #1 fast food company in the world. So if you're working at the #1 fast food company in the world, you need to realize that you should be in student mode, learning the process.
Right.
But of course, most people just go there for a check and they miss the real play. So that's what I want to help people realize, that you got to invest in yourself, meaning you have to have self-awareness and understand why you're at the position you're at, whether it's Walmart, whether it's Kroger, why are you there? And I knew this was true when my boy, who goes to my church, he ended up working at McDonald's when he got laid off at the construction. And he had the mindset of, I'm not just going to be here like everybody else, mad that they at this job.
Yeah.
I'm going to be here.
You signed up for that shit.
Like you ain't signed up for it.
Right.
Right? So he had a different mindset. He came in there with a smile. He came in there diligent. And guess what? That energy, when somebody walked in that store to get some food, one of the dudes was a construction owner. He saw his energy, like, hey, man, you different. And he built a relationship with the customer. And the customer hired him for a construction job, and he got up out of here. So McDonald's for him was just a transition period.
Right.
But most people get stuck there, or they don't receive the value that they need while they're there. So I teach people that it first starts at where you're at. And before you can start leveling up to the next stage, you need to understand what juice you need to squeeze out the lemon that you already have and invest in yourself. So how do I invest in myself? I go on YouTube and I find mentors. I listen to their podcasts, Run the Play. I read their books. I subscribe to their books. I go to their conferences. If they got a course, I'm buying a course so I can have some type of mentorship. And mentorship, coaching, or training, I think all three are different. I think the coach's job is to give you the plays. The trainer makes sure that you have the skills to run the play, and the mentor provides that emotional support that you need, because we're human beings. We need that mental and emotional support. A lot of people don't have that. They don't have their mentor, they don't have their coach, and they don't have no trainer. So when I invest in myself, I'm making sure I have those pieces so I can run the play. Think about a basketball player not having a coach. Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna work out.
You should be out there doing shit.
Out here freestyling. That's why you ever play basketball at LA Fitness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like Colin Sexton.
All these strangers come together
doing shit.
to play with no positioning, no
niggas
structure.
Swear they the point
Oh,
guard
my
and
God.
shit. Can't even, man, get the fuck out the way. What
Bro.
man, at least know what you can do. Like,
Right. Know your position.
Back to that.
Back to that.
Roll.
And then nobody steps up to say, okay, I'll be the leader. I know we don't know each other, but I'm so and so, and I'll without feeling like you an authoritarian.
Yeah.
Right.
Just really just humbly come in there like and lead the pack.
nigga be at LA Fitness sorry as fuck.
Sorry.
Run your ass off the court, big.
Right.
You know they be like ex-ballers and shit
I ain't
sometimes in that
hooping right now.
motherfucker.
I ain't gonna
Not
lie.
even, bro.
Not even.
Not even.
You ain't gonna catch me. in that
You
motherfucker.
last up at like the Y in the Boys and Girls
Nah,
Club
you
for
can
sure.
see me in that motherfucker. I run the game. I shoot. I shoot that motherfucker for sure. Like every time I come down the court, pull in that bitch. You talking about like 5-on-5 full court basketball or half court?
The 21 play too.
Like we can do
Right.
that. Half court, we could do that. But all that 5-on-5 running up and down that motherfucker shit, man, beat it.
They say
Tired as
beat it.
hell. I be cherry picking like hell.
Stop
Nigga
it.
hate you, boy.
Stop it.
But so, goddamn, what's you know what I'm saying, when you making these plays or you getting into that mode, like what's some albums or people you listening to get into that mode? Because I know for me specifically, it's Rocco. Like I listen to Rocco. I'll listen to Future. Like you know what I'm saying, or Young Scooter. Like
This nigga is cap.
nigga,
When the last time you played Rocco?
I just played Rocco when we was talking about him. Matter of fact, I just played Wordplay 2. Mean. Hey, you talking about
He
literally
got
2
the-
days ago?
He got the receipts, man.
Yeah,
He said
man.
it. He said
Fuck
it.
you mean? Check my Twitter because I tweeted the lyric.
Oh,
I'm
and he got
fucking
the
mean.
receipts with the
Come
D's.
on, man. Stop
Check the
playing
Twitter
with me.
page.
I fuck with Rock when I'm getting in that mode.
I was just with
One song?
Big Facts. He had
Oh,
Rocco,
yeah.
but this was like 3 months ago. He had him at the Big Facts. What's that thing called? The
Shit show.
Yeah.
The shit show, yeah.
Yeah. Rocco pulled up, shining. He was like looking like money. I'm like, dang, he ain't fall off. He running plays behind the scenes.
A1.
Right. That's important. But like, so
Everything A1.
what's some of y'all's like get money track list?
Yeah, so for me, I had to start. There's a time and place for everything. So when I'm working out, I play motivational stuff like Eric Thomas. So for the entrepreneurs, we have our rappers. Right. So it's usually the motivational speakers that still got that culture in them, that swag. But when it comes to music, I really be listening to Afro beats. I'm tapped in as far as rap, but I don't be really subscribed anymore.
You gotta listen to Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis be dropping some bars.
You gotta listen.
That's
to
why.
him,
That's why we use the word dropping bars.
Right.
There's levels.
Right.
Jay-Z, he be dropping heavy bars. So I'll be listening to some of the rappers that really we try to elevate our lifestyle,
Right.
and our mindset.
I don't know when I'm in the grind mode, I might listen to Meek Mill more than anything.
Yeah, he good for the
'Cause
hustle.
He always put me back into that mode, like you
Can't
ain't
go
got
back
shit.
broke.
Yeah.
When I'm in grind mode, I'm thinking like, bro, I'm starting from the bottom. Even if I do have money, like I'm literally not even thinking about that. I'm broke right now, so I'm listening to Meek and shit like that, and Ross, and you know what I'm saying, niggas that really talking about how to get some money,
Right.
grinding up
Nip.
on it, put it up.
Yeah,
for
RIP
sure.
Nip.
Dream,
Gotta
because his brand
keep
called
it.
Dream Chaser, so he be on that, like
Right.
making sure you chase our
like-
dreams.
Definitely, like I feel like I'm dream chaser.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. Like, I was telling you, like, Meek, like, bro, he one of the ones, like, at a time of when a nigga was, you know, down bad for sure. Like, that's all I used to listen to. Like, I'm like, yeah, this nigga inspiring me right now. Like,
And every time you listen to it, it can put you right back in that same mindset. That's
Yeah.
why I
Like,
love music. 'Cause no
Right,
matter
Lil-
what,
Lil be
puts you
like-
in that same
Lil be like-
mindset, that same place.
Lil be like, you in a different mode when you listen to Meek Mill. Like, even though the hits, I don't even listen to the hits. I just listen to the grimy shit when I'm in that grind mode.
Like I said,
But
the time
Meek,
for
for sure.
everything. What stage you are in your life, you gotta have that playlist on deck.
Some Derez,
Right. There's the show.
their first take.
Nah, definitely.
You know, you can always listen to Future, but Future be talking about certain shit that when you in grind mode, I don't want to hear that shit right now.
Right,
Cause
facts.
he gonna make you go
That's
and
why you gotta
spend
make
all
a
your money.
playlist of the certain shit.
See, that's what I'm
He
saying.
gonna make
Right,
you go
right,
spend
right.
all this shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying. There's a
gonna
time
make
for
you do
everything.
shit you don't need to be doing, all type of shit.
At
like,
all.
Nah, definitely. But so just talk a little bit about how you know what I'm saying, you started getting into the Turo and other car rental space and shit like that.
Yeah, like I said, there's a picture of Ming right there. So I went to go pull up on Ming at her spot off of Howell Mill. Was it off of Howell Mill? She got a spot by the stadium and her studio, Snob Life. And I pulled up to go pick up a check. And when I picked up the check, I didn't have a car because when I came out to Atlanta, I lived in Atlantic Station.
Right.
Everything's there, right? The movies, grocery store, gym,
Right.
all the restaurants, shops. I didn't have to have a car. However, when I started having to go pick up checks, I'm like, dang, these Ubers are adding up. And the aha moment and like, yo, I'm done with this moment was when after I picked up the check, I was waiting outside in front of her store waiting for the Uber, like 20 minutes. And you already know her employees and friends. It was like, you good? You need a ride? Think about, imagine picking up a check and everybody talking about, you good? You
Right.
ain't got no whip.
I know it. Right.
That ain't the play.
That ain't P.
That ain't P, bro.
That ain't P.
So I was like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna get a car because this ain't a good look. Especially the checks that she was cutting, there wasn't no small check. So
Right.
it's not a matter of I couldn't afford a car. It's just I didn't need one at the time until I needed one
Right.
at the time. So I got my first car because I never had a car before. I had to co-sign it with my wife. I got a Tesla Model S in
Shout out
2017.
to wifey, man. The women be co-sign some shit for you, boy.
I feel bad for anybody.
The
who don't
women
got
to
one.
co-sign some shit for you, boy.
Yeah, real life coach.
Real life.
Can't wait.
Man.
Nigga,
Shh.
suitable
Co-sign
helpers.
some shit, but my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So I got my Tesla, and it was good. Running the electric car, everybody showing you love and their respect for you. But I wasn't driving the car still. Like, I was barely driving the car.
Right.
So I realized, I'm like, dang, my car note is $900 plus insurance. So I'm paying like $1,200 for a car that I'm barely driving.
Yeah. What type of car you had that you paying $900 for, though?
It was a Tesla.
Oh, okay.
A Tesla Model S.
Yeah, right.
So I said, all right, how can I turn this liability into an asset? Liability meaning I'm paying for something that's coming out of my check, out of my money every month. Wasn't driving it like I should be. It's like, how can I run this place? So my boy was like, yo.
What's the asset? My bad. Break that down for the listeners.
The asset is something that helps you
quick.
generate money.
Okay.
Right, in simple terms.
Right.
So it was bringing in money. I needed to run it. So my boy said there's an app called Turo. You can upload your car on Turo, price it, upload the pictures. It'll be as easy as you create a Facebook page, list it, and somebody will pay you for your car.
Especially for a Tesla.
Definitely. So
Definitely for the Tesla.
the reason why I did it because my boy, I saw him doing it, and he did it with his Camaro. He had a souped-up Camaro, Superman logo. When you open the doors, the lights on the LED lights
That's
on the
what
floor.
I'm saying, bro.
We was
Niggas
riding.
really out here renting other niggas' cars.
Hey, if
bro.
you
I mean,
like that,
but I
man.
mean, think about if you out of town.
Like, nigga really having bro Camaro like.
But
if you out of town, but no, niggas is really in the
And
city.
local, they a lot of
Every day wake up like, bro, I gotta get another car today.
Yeah,
I gotta take the rental back.
Right, I mean, but
Bro, just
shit.
get you a car.
Yeah, you right.
Like,
but I mean, like,
I'm talking about niggas that supposedly
that's all they doing.
having
Yeah.
their way and
They just always in somebody
Come
else's
on,
shit.
man, like, what is, like, and you flex, you posting the rentals, and you post like, bro, I'm in
like
new
it's you.
shit. Every,
Yeah, like it's you.
I'm in some
Yeah.
new shit every week.
It's me. I see that,
Literally,
bro. I mean,
literally, you
Nigga,
are.
like, that's my Turo, ain't it? Nigga, forgot his Turo be on the road.
I be knowing. That's my
Then
car.
another nigga rent it and be like, yeah, bro, I seen that nigga pull this motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's the same car, bro.
Yeah.
Then you get to seeing like, oh, okay.
I know what's going on, right?
Niggas really renting shit out here, like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Believe what they say. Believe half of what you see.
Yeah.
Some shit,
Some
like,
shit
that.
like that, yeah. Some shit. Half of what you see, all of it's some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I know what
something
you're
like
talking
that.
about. I know the
Believe all of
saying.
what you see and half of what you hear.
Yeah, something.
Fuck
Like
that. You can't even believe what you see sometimes.
No.
That was my whole point.
I think you
'cause-
might have said that backwards, but yeah.
Nah,
Go ahead.
it's believe.
Half of what you see and none of what you hear. Some shit.
Yeah, something like that. But
niggas
my whole
help us.
point is,
Audience
you
just
can't
looking
even
at us.
believe
Don't
half
nobody
of
know
what
that
you see.
saying?
It's all right.
We hear
They
it,
don't
but
know.
they just
It's
looking
all
at
right.
us.
Just
They
as
don't know.
confused.
Like, okay. All right, we gonna move
Yeah,
past.
they
it,
don't
move
know.
past.
But what I'm saying is, you can't even believe half of what you see sometimes because niggas will put the fugazi in your face.
The finesse. The
You
finesse
really
sauce.
know.
Yep.
Fact.
So when I listen to my car, because I keep the Sabbath day, so I'm in church, especially on the whole day Saturday, I'm not driving my car. So I listen to my car Friday and tell me why I got booked the same day. Instantly, I listed my car for like 100. Somebody booked it. I got excited. Like, I make bread, but I was excited about my car getting booked. I'm like,
Right.
okay, I'm about to be started making money.
New venture,
Nigga
right?
like, yeah, I'm finna get some money off of this.
Right.
Shit been sitting.
Right, sin, collecting dust. Before I used to pay my car, but now my car is paying me.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
Because
Right.
you been renting that motherfucker for the whole month. That shit paying itself.
Yeah, so
Paying
that's
the
what
car
happened.
note and shit.
The first month, I made $900 profit after I paid my note. After I paid my $900 profit,
After the
and I
note
still could drive my
insurance.
car when I after all that, and I could still drive my car when I wanted to. So that was the first month, and I documented the process. I mean, I was really looking at my numbers. I was taking pictures. I was documenting, and when I looked at the data, I was like, okay, I can probably charge more. So instead of charging 100, I charged 150 the next month. So I made $2,700 the next month profit off a car that I was losing money.
Right.
So I saw this is the play. So what do you think I did after I realized I was making all that money with one car?
33 cars in a
Right.
week.
You already know.
33 plus cars
Like,
in a
we
week.
just run it up. Same hustle. Same hustle. A lot of people doing the illegal play. You can just do the legal way. And run it
So,
up.
so real quick, break it down. Like, what's the process of getting a Turo car if you don't have a car already?
don't have a
Like,
car?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah,
process?
there's a couple different ways that you can run it. you can leverage somebody else's car. You can partner up with them. So everybody has a family who has a car. They don't drive it. People have family members who are in the Army, like
Away, right.
away, and their car is still at the crib, sitting there doing nothing. People have cars where it needs to be fixed. They can't afford to fix it.
Right. And FYI, they don't all got to be Teslas and
Nah,
like they could be Hondas, Hyundais, like
If it got
anything.
wheels,
I'm just putting them down, you know what I'm
It
saying?
could be anything. Niggas
literally-
is literally renting anything. Like,
yeah, like we
nigga
say,
pulled up on me in the motherfucking the two-door motherfucker.
easy. Smart
Like,
car.
bro,
We run to
where
play
do
with
you
smart
think
car.
we going in this motherfucker, my boy?
Yeah.
Like,
To the circus.
ain't no back on this bitch. It's just me and you.
That's all we need too.
We right here, like
Right there, like
bro,
right here,
don't
like
even
for real,
breathe
for real.
too hard, my boy. Like, don't even breathe too hard.
car
Like,
flip.
Motherfucker up.
Car-
don't
cartwheel.
fart in that bitch. Don't do nothing. Just drive.
I already know that's the smart car is just like
Right.
that. I got
So-
one.
This motherfucker
So-
little as shit.
When the economy car, we say if it has wheels, it can make a deal. So like, you can run the play with the economy cars or the exotics.
Right.
I'm all the way from the economy exotics, from the smart car, the cheapest car, the smallest car you can think of, to the biggest car, the Escalades,
Yeah.
the big boy trucks.
So how is your renting process different from the other rental car places? Cause they be on that bullshit.
Yeah, it all depends. So Turo, I was leveraging Turo before. So Turo, they provide the clientele. You just provide the whip.
Yeah.
Right.
So I didn't have to do no marketing. I didn't have to have a
You ain't
website.
even gotta work for real.
I
They
ain't really
post
got too
that
much,
shit.
but make sure that the car is available. List the car, make sure it's available, and the car is being maintained. So when I listed the car, I was handling everything myself. I was cleaning the car. I was learning the process. I was on IG stories letting people know what I was doing. And I was just planting seeds to basically let people know that you see me in the field, but when it's time for me to teach it to y'all, y'all know it's real because I'm in here.
Right.
Facts.
All right?
They
So,
seen that you went through it, so niggas
whole
wanna hop
process.
on.
And the real bag is teaching. I make more money teaching the game than I do in the business itself.
Cause you
Why-
always gotta get paid for that sauce. The game ain't free.
Yeah. I do believe that you should give free game, enough free game, but at one point you need to be compensated for your time.
For sure.
All right, so that's why I
Especially
drop my
you sit
course.
here all day with a motherfucker like, God damn, bro, you ain't got it yet, bro. Like, you keep calling, like, I don't know what's going on with your process. I just showed you how to do the shit.
Where they can get the course.
Yeah, I have my link in my bio on my Instagram, CEO Matty J. Maybe we can do a little deal for everybody that's on the pod to make sure they can get a
Do that
discount.
for sure.
Yeah, we can do something like that.
But anybody who wants to run the car rental play, I highly suggest you don't do it by yourself. You need a coach, you need a mentor, you need a trainer. And we have the most comprehensive program in the game for car rentals.
Yeah, that was my boy over there was saying, he was like, yeah, he like the number one nigga on
Yeah,
Toro.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was Willie. I said Willie. Gilly.
Wallow and Gilly.
Yeah, I pulled up on them. Yeah, it was during the Young Dolph interview.
Yeah.
They throw me in there. That video got millions of views.
Right.
And Willie, I said Gallo. Wallow told me to pull up, and we ran the play. I told people what I did.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's hard for sure.
Yup.
So have you ever had somebody wreck your shit?
Man, what? What? That's part of it.
What was
If
your
I'm
initial
lying,
reaction?
I'm dying, bro. Every time you in the industry, you gotta know that someday or another, your car gonna get totaled.
Yeah.
So we actually have it set up where we actually make money off of total cars. Mm-hmm. You get paid. It's payday. So my Maserati was my third car. I rented it out, totaled that thing. But because I make sure that their insurance is on the contract, insurance just pays me, I get that check, just get another car.
Right.
That's how that works. As long as you follow the process,
person who rented insurance
pays
pay
it
you.
out. That's in the contract.
So you don't do the insurance through Turo.
Oh, when I do Turo, yeah. So
Oh, okay,
Turo
okay.
takes care of it too. So
Right.
if I rent a car on Turo and the renter wrecks it, as long as I got the pictures, documentation, car maintenance records, Turo's gonna pay me out.
Right.
It's a damage claim.
Man, Turo be on some
So you
bullshit.
getting, hold on, you getting two of them things.
Yeah.
Turo be on some bullshit. I rented a car in LA, a Honda,
wrecked a couple of
goddamn,
them motherfuckers
and
for a cut.
you know the wheel, the rim.
Rim rash.
I scraped that bit like I'm telling you, like this big, bro.
Yeah.
Had to pay like $400 for that shit. I said, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, it cost us $150. Cost me $100.
We.
So rim rash, yeah. If you don't bring that
Fuck
car
that.
back the way it came,
Fuck that, bro. I'm talking about, I might just slightly hit a curve. I was like, bro.
yeah. If it was your car, what you want them to do?
Man,
he gonna keep
400?
driving.
No, it should.
God.
The 400 is your.
He gonna keep driving on
Hey,
the
talking
time.
about.
Yeah. 400 is a dummy tax.
Right.
It's a tax. If you got the car, if you knew how to run a play, you would have got the car fixed before you dropped it off
Type shit.
for a Hyundai.
You right. You right.
you try
I
to
would've-
turn
you
it
right.
in like ain't
You
nothing
right.
happened
You
probably.
right. On God. I was just like, took all the pictures,
Yeah, I'm
trying
outta
to miss
here.
that shit, everything. That nigga said,
Yeah. That's how we make a lot of our bread too.
Right.
People who ain't bringing the car back how it's a business,
right.
and that's our asset. If my asset, my baby don't come back how it is, I'm gonna be making less money on the back end. So
Right.
the next time I rent my car out, people leave reviews. Man, they gave me a car, the rims was all rashed up.
Right.
I got to charge
Fucks
for it,
you
so
up,
I don't
right.
get that review.
Nah, definitely.
Charger
definitely.
port ain't working in them motherfucker.
Oh, your charges ain't working.
That's the worst car
Well,
right now.
Got smell like mildew, like all that. You gotta take. You still gotta manage
Boy,
your business.
a stanky
Everything,
car.
right.
I can't be in no funky ass car. That shit crazy
Yeah.
right there. That shit, boy.
Um,
Especially if it's hot outside.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. I think you pretty much broke down exactly how they get the Turo. You partner up with
And
somebody.
he just told you how you got finesse.
Yeah, man. My car got stolen. I have an interview where I told my story. Super Bowl weekends, the weekend you're gonna make the most money.
Yeah.
So the year that we had Super Bowl in Atlanta, I had my car outside my Corvette, red Corvette, parked outside, and usually I leave my keys in the car for a renter and I unlock the door. So they got these apps now, you can unlock
Right.
the door. So I leave the key in the car, I'll unlock the door whenever the renter was ready to pick up the car. Tell me why one day I left the car open, I forgot to lock it.
Yeah.
You know, Atlanta.
Young nigga had fun
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that
Got
motherfucker,
it.
boy.
Get him out of
Straight
here.
to the hood with that
He
motherfucker.
said, red Corvette, door open, and the keys inside? Run it.
That's crazy.
Got me. So I got a tracker in my car, so I'll be able to track where my car is. I woke up one morning, I'm like, let me check where my car is at. Not in the same place I parked it. It was actually just 2 blocks away parked. So I'm like, all right, somebody probably took the car, went joyriding, probably some youngs that just want to joyride and just leave the car because it's it's a high attention car.
I ain't leaving that motherfucker.
Yeah,
There was some
yeah,
young
yeah.
nigga.
I'm over here not thinking.
So stripped. All
Yeah,
that.
they thinking of a play because it was an opportunity. They
Right.
weren't out there to steal it. Like it was just
That's
an
they
opportunity.
play.
Right?
How they play.
So I called because I'm in Norcross. I got a house in Gwinnett too. So I called I pressed 911 and I didn't know when you call 911, it calls the nearest police department in your area. It don't-
Right.
So Gwinnett, they can't do nothing about something that's happening in Atlanta.
Right.
So they told me I gotta go there first, then call 911, call the police. So that's what I did, and my stress level wasn't too high because I know where the car at.
Right.
So I ain't tripping. But tell me why I go to the area where the car was stolen. I call. They send an officer, some lady, short lady, blonde. She acted like I'm the one who stole my own car. She treated me like I was a criminal.
Yeah.
She's like, "Where your car at?" I'm like, "Why are you talking to me like
we
that?"
called you.
I know where the car at, but I
Right.
need you to check on the car to make sure that I ain't about to run into no situation.
Right.
Right?
Still
There's 2
nigga.
ways to handle it. Right?
Still nigga.
Still.
Still nigga.
So I want to make sure that I
Don't give
don't
a
have to get
damn.
in no
She
situation.
like, oh shit. Well, how I know you didn't take the car?
Right. On some shit like.
So the thing is, here's the crazy thing about stolen cars. If you call your insurance company and tell them that your car got stolen, you know who the number 1 suspect is?
You.
It's you. 'Cause
Insurance
insurance
claim.
claim fraud. When people don't want to pay their car note, they try to act like your car's stolen. You came up on a quick $50,000 on a $50,000 car payout, and you just gave your car to somebody that you know.
Right.
Right? So I didn't know all that though. I'm like, why
play.
they treat me like this? Questioning
Right.
me, asking me all these questions. Long story short, she got my car. She confronted, your car's here, come get it. Talking to me crazy. I went there, checked the car, had rim rash. I'm like, I ain't tripping. I called my insurance to let them know my car was stolen. It's like, okay, what do you want to do? I said, well, are you gonna pay for the damages? Well, I had a $500 deductible, meaning that I have to pay $500 before they can take care of it. But the damage wasn't more than $500. So she
Right,
said,
so it don't
you don't
even
got
be worth,
it ain't
right.
worth it. Don't make the damage claim. But she said you do have free towing on your plan, so we'll help tow the car because the keys weren't inside. We'll help tow the car, and I couldn't turn the car on from my app like I usually can because the anti-theft lock came on. So I had to tow the car to Chevrolet Jim Ellis in Chamblee. So I'm sitting there waiting on the tow truck. Tow truck doesn't show up in an hour. I got stuff to do. I leave like a dummy. My alertness was low because I'm thinking that kids took the car, so I ain't really tripping about leaving the car for a couple minutes. I leave. I check the app. Guess what's happening with the car?
Somebody took that shit again.
That car moving. That car moving 85 south. I'm like, oh, it's going south.
Oh my God, I'm weak.
It's going south. So I hop in the whip with my team member, my employee. His name is Dion. We hopped in the Uber. We tried to track the car, chase the car, tell Uber like it left. Go straight, get on the freeway, right? I called my OnStar. I told them to shut the car off. Like, can you shut the car off? My car's stolen. They tell me they can't shut the car because somebody's driving. I said, all right, that's cool. That makes sense. I ain't gonna try to kill somebody who's driving the car.
Right.
So they had to stop. And they told me
I would have
I'd have been hot. Yeah, that's how I felt. But
shut down now.
then they can't shut it off until you have a police report. So tell me why I called the police officers to get a police report, and guess who?
The same lady.
Same lady, bro. The
He
same lady.
thought you were fucking with her.
Stop, bro. I'm like, this is a movie. This is crazy.
Yeah, she really feeling tried.
Yeah.
Feeling tried.
Yeah, like, you think I'm dumb.
Yeah, she tried to go off on me. I went off on her. I'm really like calm, and like spoken, like you know what I'm saying. I went off on her, bro.
Like,
I checked her.
Shut the shit down. Shit going. It's going.
I'm telling you where it's at.
Yeah, I went crazy on it. And the car was in like Stockbridge at the time. So they told me that Atlanta can't do nothing now. It's out the county. I got to call Stockbridge and that area, police. And long story short, I didn't get the car back at that moment. Tell me why. 20 days later, insurance, because I had insurance on the car, insurance pays me out. Because Turo can't pay me out because it wasn't on Turo.
Right.
My personal insurance had to take care of it. So my personal insurance paid me out for the car. I cashed the check, paid the car off, right?
Right.
And they said that they couldn't send me a check until 22 days to make sure the car's stolen. 22 days passed, they paid me out. Tell me why we checked the camera of where the car was at to see who it was. They gave the tapes, and the inspector, the investigator, gave me a picture of the dude who stole the car. He asked me if I knew who he was. I'm like, nah. I posted this picture on my Instagram. It didn't even take 10 seconds for somebody to say, yo, man, I know exactly who that is. I know what school he went to. I know all the details. Took the post down on my IG. I said, bet. I sent the picture. The dude sent me his Instagram, too. Tell me why he was wearing the same outfit on his IG stories that he was on this. I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, we got him. We got him, coach. So I get a picture.
Crazy.
Damn, so young nigga, man.
Hold on.
He said, hold on. He said, hold on.
First of all, a nigga done snitched. Did you pay him out?
No, listen.
Did you I gotta know. Was he compensated for his play? He like, shit, I know everything about this nigga.
In LA, we believe snitching is if you were part of the crime and then you do illegal activity with him. He wasn't a part of the play. He's my boy. Just happens to have went to school.
Okay. That's
so
different.
To
That's
me,
different.
that ain't
That's different.
snitching.
Nah, hell, no. That's looking out for your boy.
I wouldn't be my boy.
Right, nah, for sure.
I didn't tell my boy.
Yeah.
I knew who took your car.
Yeah, you right.
Now I'm thinking they just want a
Right,
random follower like, yeah, I know him, bro.
We hooped
Lame
together.
ass nigga.
No.
But it's your partner, like,
Yeah, he
it's
supposed to
the
do
bro,
that.
like, yeah, he's
Yeah,
supposed to
he
like,
supposed to
man, hey, I know that fuck nigga.
Yeah.
What you want me to-
That's exactly how
I
it
get that
was.
around. I get that nigga ass around here
That's
right now.
exactly That's exactly what happened.
I call that nigga right now, bro. Like, on God, bro. Wayne, man, man, he knew that was your shit. Nigga ain't had no idea who shit he took. Shit be crazy.
So the dude, he didn't know whose car. Again, it was just an opportunity, right? So the dude, I ain't gonna mention or do all those details, but the dude who took it, I told the investigator, I was like, look, this is the dude. Here's his Instagram page and all that. And the investigator, he said, all right, that's a good look. Let me verify and all that. He did all his verification. The dude who took the car drove his mom's car to the location They looked at the plates and verified that was him.
Right.
So they put out a warrant for his arrest. I'm like, I ain't really tripping what happens because I got paid out for it.
Right.
It is what it is. So weeks passed. I follow. I said, you ever find a dude? He's posting what clubs he's at and all that. The dude was like, you know what? To be honest with you, Grand Theft Auto ain't a priority on our list. We focus on domestic violence, murder tapes, and we focus on kidnapping.
They got a squad specifically for Grand Theft now.
Yeah, so I said, all right, cool. Do what you do. Just let me know what the situation is. Long story short, I'm heavy in church, right? So in church, I have access to know like who's the new members when they get baptized.
Ain't there.
Oh, that boy got
Ain't there. That nigga got baptized.
So I woke up one day in my bed, and Dion is like, yo, Brother Matthew, you ain't gonna believe this. Check your group me message right now. See who just got baptized in the Marietta. I don't go to the Marietta branch, but I have access to see what's going on. So I look at my phone. I see congratulations to our new brother, new baptism. And guess what I see? The dude. I was like, yo.
Hey, bro, that nigga done made a play and then went to God.
Yo.
Now you gotta confront him in the name of Jesus.
He took an L in the name of Jesus.
You gotta show up to church like, yes, sir, brother. let me talk with you, brother. I'm here part of the new members association, and I just want to lay hands on you. I want to lay hands on you. I want to pray for you, my boy. Come on outside. Come on. We do it outside in the back. Yeah, we do it outside in the back. Yeah, brother. Come on, step this way for me.
Hell no.
But
nigga walk
he didn't know
outside,
whose car he took, and he
Right.
didn't know that he was at the church.
Right.
I went to that church.
Right.
So long story short, I told the missionary that's at that church, I'm like, you ain't gonna believe this. Remember I told you my car got stolen? He's like, yeah. The dude you just baptized was the one who stole it. He said, no. I said, yes.
Yeah, started some church.
That's him. All right. But long story short, the realization I had from that situation was the reason why I even got in the car rental space was to turn my liability into asset.
Right.
A liability on wheels to asset making deals.
Right.
But I also was using that money to helping with the Bible studies that we host. So this car rental business was helping fund God's mission.
Right.
So somebody stealing one of the assets that tied to God's mission came full circle. It wasn't no coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence.
Right.
Out of all the churches in Georgia, when I moved to Georgia, there's a church like on every street, every block.
Right.
It is.
It's the Bible Club. So he could have went to any church. So why did he go to the church I go to? And my church, we a little bit different. We don't keep some of the
You probably
traditions.
seen a paper or something about your church in the car.
Nah, this
And
is
he like, you know what? I'm gonna pull up next Sunday, man. I need to just turn this shit around. Like, I know I ain't supposed to be doing this. I'm not living right out here.
Crazy. Yeah, we go to church on Saturday. We don't keep no Sunday worship.
Oh, they okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he done gave up his Saturdays for
Oh, yeah.
this. Ooh, yeah. That brother had to change his life.
But the crazier part of the story is how he got to that church. What made him go to that church? I ain't gonna go into no details.
Yeah, for sure,
But
for sure.
anyways, this note is God's will and everything. Right. And if I had complained about the situation, gave up, quit, I would never got the opportunity to see the blessing. So the blessing was I got paid out for the car. Everything was smooth. They found out who did it. He got taken care of. And then because my car was paid off, my credit score shot up. So I had to take an L to take the dub.
Right.
And most people that quit at the L, like, dang, I'm going to get my car stolen, broken into, all that stuff. Nah, I took the lesson. My credit score went up, and that's how I got 33 cars. I lost one to get 33. My credit score shot up. I knew how to get a car now the proper way, and now I'm about to run to play the new way and get multiple cars at once versus just one car. So it was a blessing.
You got what, 33 plus in 1 week, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I knew that because when you have good credit, you'll be able to go to different dealerships and get multiple cars. And I got them under my personal name. But now I know that you shouldn't be, I don't want to suggest anybody do what I did, how I did it. I suggest that you set up an LLC, a business, and get these cars under your business name, not under your personal. But that's a whole nother conversation.
You don't take the hit personally.
You don't want to take that
You
hit.
put that on my business. That was on net.
Yeah.
It wasn't on me.
Yeah.
I had some whole other shit going on with that.
That's a whole other shit.
That's how you supposed to run it.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
definitely.
facts.
Yeah, right. Facts, Siri.
So we know what time it is.
So let's just talk about a little bit. I know we finna come to a close here, but about how you what you got going on in the Airbnb space. You know, how you started, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe not even how you started. How can someone get into that
Okay.
space? You know,
So I realized me renting out cars, its cousin is a place to stay. When people need a
Gotta
car,
have somewhere to stay.
yeah, they gotta have somewhere to kick it.
Cause niggas is
Yeah, they
camping on that too.
They need the spot. So I said, all right, I'm gonna provide the car rentals and the place to stay as a package. What platform I'm gonna use? Airbnb. Basically, tour on Airbnb is the same thing. You provide access and keys to something that you have access
provide
to.
the clientele.
And you get paid. They provide the clientele. Make it easy. So I signed up for Airbnb, and I had a relationship with the leasing managers. So they hooked me up. They didn't just give me one unit. That's why relationships win championships. When you have dope relationships, even though you really aren't supposed to be running this play for whatever reason, they give you favors.
Right.
So I got the favor. I had like 8 units. Listed them mugs on Airbnb for $300 a night. I laced them up. I didn't have no regular units. I had themes. So I had one unit, whole arcade theme.
Right.
Another unit, I had like a forest theme. Another unit, I had business corporate thing. So I can attract certain people. And I was just making bread on both sides. So the way I teach people how to get in the Airbnb space right now is if you have access to a unit and that the city allows you to do it and your landlord, because I was subleasing.
Right.
Some people aren't allowed to sublease.
Yeah, they don't like that, right?
They don't like that. So you just got to, doesn't mean you can't run the play. You just
really
need to
just
find
be
somebody who
hating.
can. Yeah, that's how, but I get it because the people that I had pulling up to the unit, they were reckless. Dudes, they were locals.
Right.
They want to turn up. And neighbors was like here, it was disturbing the
There's a lot
peace.
of
They're like, God damn, somebody moving in this bitch every
Every
other
day.
day.
Yeah,
But my only thing, Airbnb always should be a space where you know you can turn up and it won't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand some people have them in apartments and shit, but I just always feel like if you want to have that party style type shit while you're in the Airbnb, that's just not the best one for you.
Yeah,
Like,
they got Airbnb friendly places.
Right.
I feel
But
like
not
if
everywhere.
it's a house, it don't matter where it's at, bitch. Don't worry about what
yeah,
it's
house
going
is
on
different
here.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, houses
fuck
are a better
you.
place.
Folk be complaining
Fuck
like,
you,
hell yeah, you guys are too many cars on the street. Are we blocking your driveway? No, but it's like, it's just, we don't have this much traffic in this area.
Right.
Bitch, it's a party going on. We celebrating something, obviously.
Right.
Like, go back inside
Yeah.
and shut the fuck up.
we teach how to run that play right. Like before we throw a party, we walk up to the neighbors and let them know
What's going
what's
on,
going
right.
on. There's a way to do it.
Right.
And if you do it right, you'll be able to have your party. But if you don't, you just gonna end up arguing with the neighbor who's just gonna call the police on you and you end up taking the L.
Right.
That shit, that'd be lame. Because I feel like I shouldn't even have to walk up and ask y'all shit.
Man.
Like,
It's
my
just
crib for
courtesy
the night.
more so.
Fuck courtesy.
Even if you don't
Because they
care,
don't tell me
this
when
is
they
the
be
play.
having
You
they
gotta do it.
shindigs.
Right.
They don't come and tell us when they have their shindigs.
That's a shit.
Like, so don't complain. Like, relax.
very
Like, we
funny.
over here turning up tonight.
Right.
Shit, y'all want to come over, just say that.
Say less. Say no more.
So you basically you find a unit you have access to, and then you literally just upload it to Airbnb after you get approval from
Decorate it. If
Okay.
you don't got the bread, you can always like we teach people like you partner up with somebody. If you don't got the bread, partner with somebody who got the bread.
Right.
If you don't got the knowledge, partner up with somebody who got the knowledge.
Yeah,
Right.
because
People
niggas
think
do
that
be having the bread and not the knowledge. And
you just partner up
vice
with the two.
versa.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Match made in
And-
heaven.
I know a lot of dumb niggas with money.
Right. Well, off record, we don't talk about because that's money laundering. So we keep that behind.
Nigga be
Vlad.
having money.
No DJ Vlad for sure. Definitely. Nah, that's definitely hard, man. Is there anything else like, you would quickly be able to give out game or just want to shout out anything?
Like I said, the biggest thing to start with somebody is investing in yourself. But how do you do that? You got to find the right coaches, mentors, and trainers.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people who are on Instagram who give a lot of game for free.
Right.
Go on Instagram, start following these dudes. And sometimes you might have to unfollow the people who aren't really giving the sauce so you don't get distracted. And once you start following the right information, it's going to start changing your situation. and allows you to get the education to get to the activation. And that's the
Okay,
process.
okay.
That's the process we run.
You say dropping bars.
Yeah, that's what we do, man.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, man, we definitely appreciate you coming through.
Yeah.
Let them know where to get the to get everything, man.
Yeah, for
Interview
sure.
anything you got going on.
For sure. As you guys know, I'm CEO Matty J, aka Mr. Document the Process. And the best place to get in contact with me, tap in and get wrapped in is my Instagram page. It's @CEO Matty J. And if you go on YouTube and you really want to check me out for a little bit more with the content I have, go on YouTube and search my name, CEO Matty J, and you'll be able to see some of the content that I got out there. And if anybody needs a coach, we got the community so you can be able to run the play as well.
Yeah, where they get the what is it called? The
Course?
Yeah, the
Car rental course?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go on my Instagram, I have a link in my bio.
Okay.
And you'll see in that link, it'll say, tap into the car rental program. You tap in it, it's only $349. Most people got their courses thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
I said, we ain't even got to do that. So we made it $349. And if somebody might say, well, I only got $349. Well, you got to have some skin in the game.
Right.
That's what we believe. So if you got to borrow money from
Get
a
all the
friend,
change out the
I'm going to teach you how to
goddamn-
get your investment back.
Right.
We buy Jordans, we buy all these other things that ain't really giving you no putting money back in your pocket. It's cool to have those things. You see me, I like to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm making sure that I get my assets in line.
over liability.
Assets over liabilities.
For sure.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we're gonna have to tap in with this.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might need to get
Okay.
what is it called?
I'm trying to turn that
code,
ass into ass.
promo
Yeah,
code.
yeah.
He trying to turn his.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
turn that
feel
tapping
me?
ass into
Ass,
ass. I be on Twitter just liking shit.
Man, I had to unfollow all that. And when I got married, shout out to my wife, it allowed me to focus. When I first came to Atlanta, you already know how Atlanta is.
Right.
All the women outside are big distractions.
You got married
Yeah, I got married
in
quick.
Atlanta?
1 year when I got in Atlanta. Yeah. She got me right.
Boy, found one. Shit.
Quick. You know, niggas live here their whole lives and never find one, my boy.
Yeah, when you intentional,
Right.
bro, you gonna
You from Atlanta?
Nah, she from LA with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I went to LA. I went back to LA and ran that play.
Nigga said ran that play. Hey, you talking about?
We got
You know
to
what I'm
go.
saying?
Nah, definitely, man. Air Hustling 404, CEO Matty J, man. Shout out you. Appreciate you coming through,
Yeah,
dropping
yeah,
some
most
gems
definitely.
for us.
Yeah,
And
shout out to Live Hip Hop Daily.
Live Hip Hop
Situation.
Daily.
Live Hip Hop Daily. You gotta put
Yeah.
the respect on the name.
yeah, got
yeah,
to,
you know
got
what I'm
to,
saying? Air
got to.
Hustle 404. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, we got to get
And
a-
the production team, everybody. I like
Yeah,
the
shout
setup.
out
Everybody
Jay
that's a
Black,
part of this
yeah.
process. Shout out to y'all.
appreciate it. And we definitely going to work on a promo code or something.
Yeah,
for
we
them.
gotta make sure that you get your compensation.
We're going to tap in, man. I need an Airbnb. We can throw some events and shit.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah, you know, he said he was a promo for
Yeah.
Air Hustling 404. We out.
Yo, we shout out to Queen too. She's the
shout
reason
out
why I'm
to-
here.
Yeah, shout out to Key.
We was at the bowling
out
alley.
to
Said, I think you
Key.
should get on my people's podcast. I'm like,
yeah,
who your
yeah,
people?
yeah. Key gonna rep.
Let's run it.
She one of them ones.
Yeah.
She one of them ones for sure. My boy.